Hello everyone, this is me Hack, and in this video we will be doing Devie from Tryhackme. It is a medium challenge it's a medium box. So yeah, it should be fun solving it. So we will start with a quick Nmap scan. Let me go to my Kali board, and I have already ran my Nmap scan. So it's like Nmap, then default script, then version, then all port, then the IP. So yeah, there are two ports. So pin one is 22, which is SSH, and another is 5000, and it's Python web server. So let's go ahead and explore this thing. So it looks. So yeah, I think I have a feeling that it could have a server-side template injection. So let me just put this thing in, and nothing happens. Then over here, 7 7. We get an internal server error. So now I can start my burp suite and I can try to intercept the response. Over here I will try 3. Okay, so it's something like this. So we can uh, send this request to repeater, and we can also download the source code. So simply just copy the link and duplicate it or download it. So I have already downloaded the source code, and so let me go to the match directory. Then over here we have app.py, bisection.py, and etc. etc. So I can just cat this thing out. It looks like a normal Python source code. So what we can do is we can upload this thing on GitHub and use Sneak to like scan it. So here just upload this code on GitHub and go to Steam and scan it. So I have already uploaded my code on GitHub like this on GitHub. So there is an app.py, then there's a bisection prime quadratic and template page, which is basically an HTML thing. So I have uploaded on Sneak, and I can go to my Sneak dashboard, creation Devie, and we have a code injection over here. So this app.py is using eval. So eval is basically considered as evil in any programming language if you are putting the data which is unsanitized. So we can just have a look at it. It should be in app.py line 72. And here it is. So over here, so we have to basically, so we can probably get server-side template injection in this thing. Okay, that's cool. And we have one more, binding to all networking surfaces for unintended traffic. So we should not be worried about this part. We should be worried about this thing, eval. So now I will go back to my Kali, and so we have, so there are two ways to exploit this thing. One is we can use an automated method, which we will be using in this video, and other is like going with a manual way. But for now we will be using automated method, and we will be using TPL map for this one. So TPL map is a nice Python tool for server-side template injection. So you can go ahead and download this script, and by the way, you need Python 2 for this one. Yeah. So I have already downloaded TPL map, and I can go to my directory cd.thn then TPL map. Now I can run Python 2 TPL map.py, then the URL. So we know that this part of this part is vulnerable. So I have already like intercepted the response, and it's my repeater. So I can just copy the URL, then then we can and it's using a post method. So we can say -x post, then we can give the data something like this, and then we can just copy it and paste it over here, and it will take 2-3 minutes, and we will get our SSTI thing. Let's see like how much time it takes. By the way, you might get some error while running this tool, so just make sure that you have Python to install on your Kali, and you have like downloaded all of its requirement to run it. Yeah, and it should be good to go now. We should probably get our results in a minute or two. So yeah, we just need to wait. So yeah, we got our server side template injection, and it's a blind one. So what we can do is we can use dash dash reverse re shell. Then we can give our IP address. So IP-addr. I already know an IP. I can just set up a netcat list now. LVNP then 6969. Then I can over here I can put my IP 10.14.50.38.38 then 6969. And yeah, this one will take like hardly a minute, and we should probably get our reverse shell. Let let's just wait for this thing to just complete, and we would have a shell in any minute. We can get our shell now. I'm just waiting for this scan to complete, or just this tool to complete, and we should get our shell now. And we got it. So we got this shell as user Bruce. So I can do ls, and I can cat, and we can get our first flag. You can cat it out and submit on Tryhackme. Now let's have a look at its node part. So hello Bruce, I have encoded my password using a super secure XOR format. I made the key quite lengthy and spiced it up with some base 64 at the end to make it even more secure. I will share the encoding script for it soon. However, you can use my script located in op directory. For now, look at the super secure string Gordon. So I can ls op, then I can try to cat this thing out in script.py. And we don't have the permission to cat this thing out, so I can do sudo -l to see what we can run, and we can run this encrypt.py as Gordon user. So sudo -u Gordon and this thing. Now I can see please subscribe to hack, and then we can go back to our good old friend CyberChef to have a look at it. So I will go to CyberChef, open this up. Now we know that it's a base 64. First it is encoded in base 64, then XOR like this, then base 64, then XOR or XOR, whatever you want to say this. Then we need a key. So what we can do is we can use our this thing as a key to get the original key. I mean, it's kind of sound confusing, but we should get it. We can convert, change it to UTF-8, and we probably got our key now. So what we can do is we can just copy this thing, and over here now I can remove this, and we got the key which is super secret key XOR bottom rocks. So we probably got the user password of the user Gotham or Gotham Gordon. Sorry, it's Gordon. Gordon. And looks like, yeah, we got the shell as Gordon user. Now we can probably SSH in as Gordon, and then we can just poke around with the file system or the directories, and we can probably try to escalate this to root user. Okay, so since we have the password of user Gordon, we can SSH in. So just copy the, so let me just get the IP first. So it's 10.10.6.139, and then I can SSH in, then cd to thn, then Devie, then SSH Gordon, and take up the user, the IP address and the password. Then I can say yes, log in. Okay, so we see a backup file, and we have the codes. Just let me just cat it out. Okay, doesn't look much interesting for now. So what we can do is we can try to get PS5 on the system. So yeah, now cd tools, it's the directory where I have installed most of my tools. Now Python 3, I'm just starting my Python server, http.server. Then I can try to download it over here, http, so look at http 10.14.550.create8000, then ps5 64. By the way, you can get ps5 64 from here, ps5 64. So it's a basic tool for monitoring Linux processes. So you can go ahead and download this binary from here. But for now I already have, so I can execute it, chmod plus x ps5 64, and I can run this. Now we just need to wait for a minute or two, and we should see something useful over here. Let's wait for it, and we see to copy. Okay, so there's a bash file and user bin backup, so I can cat this thing out. So it's copying everything from Gordon to cd Gordon reports, then it copies everything to backup. So I can change my directory to this cd. Now I can create a file called test, and just we need to wait for some time to see this thing in action. Now let's go back to backups, and we should probably see this file over here. Maybe we need to wait for a minute, but yeah, we should find some file over here, and it's taking some time. Let's see. Okay, so we got our file which is test, and it is saved as root, or a root user owns it. That looks kind of sus. So now what I can do is I can try to copy my bash. Oh, here bin bash to this directory. Then I can say chmod 4755, I guess, bin bash. Oh, so just bash. Then I can go back to backups, and you can probably see bash over here. It will take some time, not like a minute maybe. But yeah, we should see our bash file over here. Let's see. And we got our bash file and it's stored as root user, but we probably can't, we don't, but it doesn't have any set UID binding. And yeah, it don't have any. So I can exit this for now. So it's not preserving the permissions. So I can go back to reports. Then I can create. Now let me just fetch this file. Create a file called preserve mode, and we should be good to go now. If we go back to backups, we should see a file called preserve bash with a setuid bit. And yeah, we can see now we can run bash -b and we got root. We can go to root directory and we can just cat this file out and we should be good to go then. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you liked it. And yeah, like I would love to hear some feedback on it. Thanks for watching.